Assalamualaikum my dear friends. How are you all? Today we are going to read another story, Puss in Boots. So, let's start reading. Puss in Boots. Illustrator K. Widdowson. Once upon a time, there was a miller who had three sons called Simon, Sid, and Sam. When the miller died, he left the mill to Simon and his donkey to Sid. Sam was left with the miller's cat, Puss. "Silly old cat, what use are you?" said Sam. Imagine Sam's surprise when Puss replied, "Pass me a sack and get me some boots, and you will soon see." So Sam gave his cat a big sack and some red boots. Puss put carrots in the sack and set off to catch a rabbit. Puss went to the castle with his catch and presented it to the king as a gift from the Marquis of Carabas. The king was delighted. The next day, Puss brought Sam to the river. Puss knew the king and princess would drive past soon. "But I can't swim very well," said Sam bravely, as Puss dragged him into the water. "I might drown," shouted Sam. Puss dropped Sam's clothes behind a bramble bush, just as the king's coach drove over the bridge. Puss blocked the path of the king's coach. "Thieves have pushed the Marquis of Carabas into the river," he shouted. "I think he is drowning." The king's servants threw Sam a rope and pulled him onto the bank. They fashioned him clean clothes too. Sam looked like a true Marquis in his blue boots. Then the king asked him into the coach. Puss was happy his plan was working. He went up the hill and spoke to the workers gathering hay. "Please say this is the Marquis of Carabas' land," whispered Puss to the workers. So they did. The king was dazzled by this news. Puss ran off again, this time to a castle where he knew a big ogre lived. Puss knocked loudly at the gate and a servant let him in. Puss was shown into the ogre's room and climbed up onto the oak table. So, what is it you need to know? Asked the ogre. Please show me some magic. Puss said, I have heard you can turn yourself into anything you choose, like something with fur, snarled the ogre as he turned into lion. Or what about a little bird, Puss, or a mouse? The ogre growled, and in a flash he became a mouse. Now I have got you, shouted Puss loudly, and bounced down from the wall. He pounced on the mouse, and that was the end of the ogre. The servants in the ogre's castle were very relieved. They thought they would be under the ogre's spell forever. We will be happy to serve the marquis. To thank Puss, the happy servants organized a perfect party for everyone. The next day, the delighted king offered the Marquis of Carabas his daughter's hand in marriage. So Sam, the miller's son, now a Marquis, married the princess. After that, Puss was not even accepted to chase mice. He made himself an extra big pot of tea and sat down to relax.